You guys want to dance?
My name is Helen Costa-Giles, and I'm an aspiring entrepreneur.
I can do this. Anyone can.
I'm a co-founder of an online women's program, enemylifestyle.com. I run a network marketing company, and I do an actual nonprofit movement for community fitness.
I have a full-time job. I have two little boys, a husband who works swing work. I volunteer in my community.
Being a mom, I do have a full-time career as well as my home businesses. So I do know some of the struggles it takes to get something starting up, and you got to get moving and have people for buy-in. And like many of you, I took a while to figure out what my niche was and what to keep me motivated for my business.
These were my reasons. My two little boys.
I had a t-shirt business, and from that, it was very difficult for me to stay motivated because it felt more like work than something that I was giving back.
I came home one day and I slammed my lab work down on the piece of paper with my husband. I said, we gotta make a change.
So one of the things I learned is, as I had home businesses that didn't work for me, was the reason why I was doing it.
This is definitely where I was. And they're excuses, some of them are just excuses.
I had to find something that showed enjoyment.
So this is where I became the no more excuses for this mama.
And that's where the nutritional side came for me, because I felt that passion and continued with that.
So you can see my kids here working out with me.
So what I started to learn is start to look at the tools and what other people were doing, and I started looking for successful people and found out what they were doing. And they were taking their morning to organize their day. They were using electronic calendars or paper calendars. I started to keep my tasks in place so that way I know what I'm doing at certain blocks of times. I learned to be able to separate family and work and business, and making sure that my life could still continue all the way it's going. So whatever you're doing, whether you're struggling with, try to find somebody who's got what you're doing and talk to them and learn to educate, because I knew when I was trying to figure it out on my own, and that's when it became more difficult. When I found out people who were successful and started to work from them, I just mimicked what they were doing, and that's where I found my success.